Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here. Once again, time for more Q&A business. Only 292 today, so we're getting better. Okay, I'm just navigating towards it. Navigating. There we are. Okay. First question is from Reptile Gamer. Here we go. Do you have any pets? I've got a dog, as most of you probably know. Her name is Kaz. Also, my stepdad keeps an aquarium actually downstairs, and I don't really feed them or that, but I'm gonna have to soon because my folks are going on holiday in a bit, and I have to look after them. So yeah. Next question from NightSpark43. What's your favorite game system and game you own? Why do people keep asking this? I haven't specified favorite game system. Dreamcast, without a doubt. Okay, it's just the best console ever. Fact. Alright, next one from Atu the Muff a Fudging. Yeah. Hey Duck, I was just wondering, what kind of music do you listen to, and what's your favorite band person? My whole musical taste lies in pretty much old school rock, you know. That's pretty much, if it's not that, I'll basically not like it, you know. Like, my favourite bands are like AC/DC, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin. What the hell was that? My favourite band of all time is Leonard Skinner, though. I love those guys a lot, you know. Next one from Valkyria Sky. What are your top 3 PSP games? Okay. Popola Croix, without a doubt. Daxter, and I would say Guitar Man Lives, but God of War Chains of Olympus. Yeah, those 3. Not Guitar Man Live, since that's technically a PS2 game, but it is still one of my favourites ever, you know. Do you watch any anime? I used to like download animes all the time and be totally addicted to them, but I kind of stopped watching it when they took up quite a bit of time, you know, and it's like I couldn't be arsed. I don't know, you guys ever had this feeling before where you like, you know you've got to go play or watch something, and you know you're going to get into it, but you can't be bothered to get into it, and therefore you kind of neglect it for a while? I mean, I used to be like that. Like, I'd watch 1 or 2 episodes and between like the space of a week, and then when I'd get onto the 3rd episode, I'd go right onto the 4th, then the 5th, and then I'd get suckered in, you know. And I couldn't be arsed with that feeling anymore, so I kind of just stopped watching anime. I don't hate it though, so who knows? Maybe I'll watch another anime one day. I don't know. Anyway, next question from Carlos Diaz66. Do you ever do shout-outs, and what's your favourite snack? I only really do shout-outs to, like, close friends, really. Like, I did one for Zephyr a couple of videos ago. My favourite snack is... Nah, that's not really a snack, is it? I'm not sure. I snack on everything, basically, you know. I don't have a particular favourite one. So I don't know if I can answer that, sorry. Here's one from Duro Guy number 1. Hey man, I have 2 questions. 1, do you get paid for doing playthroughs? Nah, I didn't. Will you be doing a let's play of Dante's? That's a request. Grr. And no, I haven't even played Dante's Inferno yet, so probably not. Here's one from Shadean Vise. You talk about Volvic all the time. As an American, ... I have no idea what it is, so what is Volvic? I've been getting asked this left, right, and centre. Volvic is natural mineral water, right? It's just bottled water that I'm addicted to, right? It's like, I don't know, it's just what I drink, and everyone thinks I'm this Volvic crazed enthusiast. What gave you that? Oh yeah, all the bottles. I guess that's kind of a reason why. Yeah, anyway, that's what Volvic is, okay. Here's one from PK181. 2 questions. How many bottles of Volvic do you go for in a single day? All these questions are about Volvic now! I understand you have no spleen. Must be a pain in the arse, so sorry to hear about that. If you're wondering how I know I was during one of your live streams. Yeah, I go for 2 bottles of Volvic a day mostly. And for those of you wondering, talking about no spleen, I'll just say this out of FYI. Yeah, I did have an operation a few years ago to get my spleen removed because my blood, I have this blood condition, which I don't have anymore because I got the spleen taken out, you know. But yeah, so I'm a spleenless duck, so yeah. 2, is there a possibility that you might LP one of the Banjo-Kazooie games? No, no. Well, maybe one day. No, in fact, I don't know them well enough. I love the Banjo games, but I don't know them well enough. And the dog is barking! Right, here's one from Shino1182. Just wondering what made you start LPing. I'm trying to start my own and want to know what motivated you to try it out. I just literally did it because I was bored. I had a Dazzle with me. I just tried it and I just turned out being really addicted to it. So it's pretty much just that simple, really, you know. Want to gain more video views? Hey there, I just watched one of your. I've been getting a lot of messages like this recently. People saying they want me friggin' get more popular and that. I'm quite happy with my popularity, if I'm honest, you know. And this is really long and I don't think it's a question anyway, so I'm not really going to read it out. This one is from Random Maniac LP. Hey man, I'm a big fan, big inspiration to want to... Anyway, here's my question. What's your favourite video game from your childhood? It's kind of hard to say actually, because when you think about childhood, you know, because I did sort of grow up with the Mega Drive all the way up to the PS2. I mean, I sort of consider that my childhood, you know. But maybe you're talking about a retro game or something, so... I don't know. I mean... I guess Shenmue, if that counts, you know, since it is my favourite game of all time and it is the thing I played so much. Or maybe Sonic Jam, like I talked about in my previous video. That's a big one there as well. Right, and here's something, here's 2 messages actually from the same person. Right, here are your favourite LPers, and who, if any, inspired you to make LPs. I used to watch them, like I said before, I don't watch them anymore. For those of you wondering, the first LPR I ever watched was a Heavily Armed Gypsy. I wouldn't say I was a big fan, to be honest, but he was a great Let's Player. But he was like, he used to take like month-long breaks and then all of a sudden say, I'm back. And he has since then closed his account because he obviously realised that that wasn't a very healthy thing to do. Which is fair enough, you know, and whatever he's doing, I hope he's doing well and all that, so... Right, and another question from the same user, Total X Ignition. Why do you not like Pokemon? Okay, look, when Pokemon was like insanely popular a few years ago, there was the game, the cards, and the anime, okay? I'll admit, my brother was into all 3. All I really did was watch the anime. I don't know why I never played the game or played the cards, I just couldn't be arsed getting into them, you know? But all I did was watch the program, right? Which I enjoyed at the time, not gonna lie, but it's still around and it's like, it's really overhyped, and the games are kind of the same every year, right? You know what I'm saying, don't you? And I don't know, it's like, when you see this, I've always thought about this, when you see this huge fan base absolutely drooling over something, I kind of get scared to go over there and check out myself, you know? I don't know, it's a really stupid feeling, I know, but for that reason, you know, I really can't be arsed with Pokemon. You know, I've went all these years, I've never even held a friggin' Nintendo game, handheld, with a Pokemon cartridge inside, you know, not once, so... Yeah, I hope that answers your question, I just don't want to get into it, basically. Right, next one is from Dark Gamer Inuyasha19. Hello, Scottish DuckTales, again, Scottish Studio. What are your thoughts about the Uncharted series, Drake Fortune and Among Thieves, and will you do an LP of Drake's Fortune? Like, a rough idea when, such as Leia, Okay, you're basically asking what I think about Uncharted. When I first saw Uncharted, I was kind of disappointed by it that Naughty Dog was taking a whole sort of realistic person shooter sort of game. And the first one is a meh game to me, it really is. You know what it feels like, by the way? It feels like just part Gears of War and part Tomb Raider. I know that comparison's been tossed around like hell, you know, but that's what it feels like. But then you've got Uncharted 2, which actually, you've got Gears of War and Tomb Raider, right? But Uncharted 2 just seems to blend them together really, really well. And you never feel like you're playing Gears of War or Tomb Raider. You feel like you're playing a different game. That's what I feel, you know? I never felt like I was playing Gears of War or Tomb Raider. And, you know, Uncharted 2 is just way more epic, better story, better set-piece moments, variety of environments, and it was just a much, much better game overall, and I'm genuinely shocked that it was improved that much, you know? I do like Uncharted 1, but like I said, it's a bit meh. As for LPing them, maybe. Don't get your hopes up about that though.